and welcome to BH Fitness and welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today what we're going to be doing is an 8-minute abs and core workout using the kettlebell. If you do not have a kettlebell, it is absolutely fine. Just use anything that will create some resistance. So I'm talking about maybe an unopened bottle of water, a big bottle of water, or something you can grip with a little bit of weight to it. I do not recommend children or animals. Okay, so here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to do a 2-minute warm-up, and that is a mixture of squat press and alternating leg lunges whilst using the kettlebell. In terms of weight, I would definitely recommend a 4 or a 6 kilogram if you are a beginner. Anything over 6 kilogram for a intermediate or seasoned pro. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 exercises that are all going to target the core. I'm going to run through the warm-up. I'm going to run through one sequence of the workout for you. And then I'm going to show you the finisher at the end, the core finisher. Basically, if you want to increase it, you just repeat this workout to your heart's content. I recommend 2, maybe 3 times for a beginner, or if you want to go more intermediate, then increase the times on the movements themselves. Okay, so basically the warm-up will consist of this. I'm going to run through the warm-up real quick and then we're going to get into it. So we're going to go down into a squat and then we're going to press up with that kettlebell. That is for 30 seconds, and then we're going to switch into an alternating leg lunge. One thing I recommend with the lunge is, basically for your core stability and balance, push into the sides of the kettlebell and you will feel your lat engaged there. Your laterals will engage under your armpits there, and that will help with your core stability and balance. Kind of make you into one unit, okay? So get that back knee to the ground for me if you can. Don't forget, guys, this is just a warm-up. Back knee to the ground if you can. Perfect. If you can't, if your range of movement isn't great with your knee, for instance, just go into a half lunge. That is absolutely fine. So that is going to be the warm-up. Then we're going to get into the main workout. Okay, so we've got 5 movements. Movement 1, flutter kicks. So we go down onto the floor, lie flat, kettlebell up, feet up, round about 2 feet off the ground, and we flutter those legs. It's going to really whip your obliques and your lower abdominals. Keep that kettlebell suspended as well. Kind of works as a little bit of a make weight counterbalance. So get that going for 30 seconds. Second on the list, we're going to go into one called the M crunch. This is one I've developed. It is basically 3 crunches in one. You're going to hit oblique, and central lower. So basically what you do is you get down into a half squat, twist, and down we go. So crunch there, up, and if you notice, when we crunch down at the bottom, breathe out on the way down with the kettlebell. If you notice, we're drawing a big capital M with the kettlebell itself. And also, because you're suspending the kettlebell all the way through the movement, you're going to get a real solid arm workout as well. So if you're looking to tone the backs of your arms, your shoulders, bingo wings, etc., this workout's going to target that as well. Okay, third on the list, we have the full crunch. So full crunch into this position, elbows to knees. And this is all about technique. Don't rush. What I want you to do is nice and steady on the way back. Okay, let the core take your weight and then lift up with your core on the way back up. Elbows to knees and repeat. Nice and steady, nice and slow. Fourth on the list, prayer crunch. So prayer crunches onto your knees. Again, it's all about the technique. It's not about a race. You're not trying to rush. So breathe out on the way down. You crunch and hold for a second. Then up with the kettlebell. Don't go too far. Don't go too high. Just above your forehead is absolutely fine. Don't go too far back. It puts unnecessary pressure on your lower back. Okay, so from this position then we breathe out and crunch. Excellent stuff. Last on the list, leg raisers with a 6-second hold. So back onto lying flat, kettlebells up. We go up with our feet, keep those legs straight. Hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick those heels, up we go again and hold. Perfect. Okay, and then we will have a finisher at the end. So without further ado, let's get into the workout. I'm going to run through the sequence once for you. If you want to complete the sequence 2 or 3 times, one thing I can recommend is we're going to do 30 seconds of each movement. One thing I recommend is increasing each movement by 10 seconds on the second round if you do round 2, and then another 10. And if you want to increment that up until you're doing a minute on round 4, fantastic. But go at your own pace. Don't try and overdo things. Just take it steady, okay? Right, okay, so let's get into the 2-minute warm-up. We go in 3, 2, 1 with the press and the squats. So down into the squats and with the press. So this is going to be 30 seconds of a warm-up. That's good. Keep that core nice and tight. Perfect stuff. That's it, it's not a race, you don't need to rush. This is all about technique and warming the body up. Okay, we're going into lunges in 3, 2, 1. Okay, alternating leg lunges, let's go. So remember what I said, if you can't get your back knee to the ground, just go into a half lunge, push the sides of the kettlebell or whatever you are using to aid your stability and balance. That's good. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, that has been a minute of the warm-up. So what I advise is doing at least 2 minutes of that routine to warm up if you're doing 2 or 3 sequences. So now we're going to get into the main workout. So 30 seconds each, flutter kicks to begin, kettlebells up, flutter kicks in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So let's target these abs, come on. So flutter those feet. If you prefer to do a crossover, that's the way to do it. I don't mind which you do, crossovers or flutter kicks, so long as your heels don't touch the ground. Keep those going. That's good. Three, 2, 1. And release, good. Now up onto your feet, into that M crunch for me. So we go into the half squat, twist, and crunch down. 30 seconds, come on. Up with the kettlebell, breathe out, crunch. Up we go, remember that capital M we're drawing with the kettlebell, crunch. Really important to breathe out on the way down. Empty the air out of your system will help with the crunch, you'll notice. Big breath out and squeeze. Good. That's the way. 3, 2, 1. Excellent stuff. Okay, down into the full crunch. So elbows to knees for me. Into this position. Again, let your core do the work. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So nice and steady on the way down. Good. Let your core lift you up. Perfect. And go again. Core to lift you and then core to lower you down. That's it. Don't swing your kettlebell up trying to get extra momentum. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super stuff. Okay, fourth on the list. We go into our prayer crunch. So onto your knees. As I said, breathe out as you come down and crunch hard at the bottom. Let's go. 30 seconds. Crunch down. Up for the stretch, not too far back with the kettlebell. Breathe out. Good. Up to the top, breathe out. Perfect, you've got this. Come on. 10 seconds left and then we go into leg raises. And then we've got the finisher. And then we are out of here. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay, into leg raises for me. 30 seconds of leg raises with 6-second holds. So kettlebells up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So feet up. Hold about 2 feet off the ground. Legs nice and straight. 3, 2, 1. Bounce those heels on the ground. Back up. And hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, heels up, hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to run over by a couple of seconds, but I want one more out of you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Fantastic stuff. So that is the full sequence at 30 seconds each. What I recommend is, if you want to go further with it, you can run through the sequence of 5 exercises 2, 3 or 4 times. Keep it at 30 seconds initially, but if you want to improve your strength and your core strength, then I recommend adding 10 seconds to each movement as you go through the sequences. So next time you do them for 40 seconds each, and so on and so forth, till you reach a full minute. 4 run-throughs of a full minute. That is where that is the goal. Okay, now I'm going to show you the finisher. So we go into a standard plank. Standard plank position looks like this. So bum not too high, not too low, nice straight line on those forearms, pull that core in. Now to make this intermediate, we reach forward with our hands. So now our eyes are roughly in line with our forearms or inner elbow, which makes that an intermediate standard plank. And what I want you to do for the finisher there is hold that position for a full 30 seconds. Use your timer if you have one. What I'll do now is I'll hold that position for you for 30 seconds. Try and do that finisher at the end of your workout. Not at the end of each sequence, at the end of your complete workout. And every time you do this, try and increase the time you hold that finisher for about 5 or 10 seconds. So let's do it for 30 seconds and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, so into standard plank position in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So into standard, reach forward with those arms and hold that position. Good. Really important to try and control your breathing on this movement because it will feel a little bit erratic because of the pressure on your core. So try and control that breathing. We're 20 seconds in, just 10 more seconds. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, and release. Fantastic work. Okay, that has been your 8-minute abs workout. If you want to increase it to 16, if you want to increase it to 24, or maybe you want to even go to 32, you know what to do. Just keep running through the sequence. But like I say, that finisher, don't do that after every sequence. Just do it at the end of your whole workout, just as a finisher. Try and increase the time. Great stuff. I've been Ben from BH Fitness. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you do like this, give me a like. If you love it, give me a subscribe. Catch you later.